Hey guys, my name is Bryson O'Real. I'm just going to teach you guys how to wood burn. So first we're going to go through some safety precautions. So first off, I'm going to state the obvious because it's why I earned the name Lord of Obviousness. Don't touch this metal on your thing that is burning wood. I don't know why you would, but you know, just in case, I'll just throw that out there. This plastic ring here, that usually not hot, but it can be. It can get hot if you leave it on long enough. Usually you got to make sure you have like a spare piece of wood that you're not going to use just to sit your hot tips on once you take them out, because obviously they're going to be hot because you just took them out. And that brings me to what you're going to take them out with. You should take them out with this, because this, this is not going to burn you now, is it? So I use needle nose. It gives me more room to maneuver on the tip. So that also brings me to this. Whenever you are not currently using your burner, make sure you sit it on this. This will, and when you do use it, when you do sit it down, make sure you sit it on the stand like that, or like that. Never sit it on there like this, because it could slide. So like this or like this, alright? So just to make sure you don't burn your house down. In my case, your shed, because I'm doing this in a shed. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's about it for the safety precautions. So moving on to the obviously, one more safety precaution: keep it away from flammables other than your wood. This won't catch it on fire, I don't think. I've never had it do that before. Anyway, keep it away from flammable stuff like gasoline, charcoal, kerosene, stuff like that. Just, and always have some kind of extinguisher. I use my water if I have to, which I don't usually. I've never had to do it before, but you never know. Even like I've got potting soil. Believe it or not, it works. It's a little messier, but it works. So moving on to the actual burning process. I've already done mine because my device glitched out and deleted my video. So I've already done mine. You're gonna see me doing it in the next two parts, because each time there's a different part, it's because my phone glitched. So bear with me. So first thing you want to do, make sure your piece of wood is slightly bigger than your selected image. So like, no, this whole paper is not my entire selected image. Usually you just want whatever the character is, wherever the character is. And so I do that, but make sure it's big enough by folding the paper like so. And so mine is my piece of wood is just slightly larger than his. And I'm doing a simple one today for any beginners, because it's easy and it's kind of nice. It's a nice break. So I'm going a little fast, but so this all right, so basically when you want to put your image on the wood, I have a friend who's really good at art. He's really good at art. I mean, I kid you not. He drew a horse and it looked perfect. He didn't use a stencil. He just he was done. Well, not done instantly, but it was really good. You get what I'm saying. I am not that way. I have to use my image, and this is where it comes. This is where you need. This is what you need your image for, not just your colors, or what you're burning. And my carbon paper. make sure your dark, shiny side is actually on the wood. And then you take your image and you put it on the wood. Well, I'm sorry, you put it on the carbon paper, and then it should look like that. You should have your dark and shiny side on the wood, and this should be on top of the not dark and shiny side. So, with that, I will move on to what you should and should not burn. That is completely up to you. For this one in particular, I think it looks better to burn the whole or most of it. I burnt everything but his sword and his face right here. Why? Because, well, if you burnt, it's not just about what's light colored. Because if I left, like, say I left his shoes unburnt, it looked like he was barefoot, and it could be very misleading. So say I was wood burning a knight in shining armor. Well, one of those glints. Say he's got a glint going right here. The only part of him that should look like skin would be his face, if it's exposed. But this glint, where the sun is glaring off of his armor, if you don't burn that, it could look like his armor is ripped open. And if you think that looks cool, alright, fine. I don't care. It's up to you. It's a matter of personal preference. I prefer mine to look somewhat realistic. The reason I left the sword unburnt is because if I burnt that sword, would you be able to tell it was there? No, so you have to, there's some things you have to leave unburnt if you want people to know they're there. On the other hand, there's some things you have to burn if you don't want people to get the wrong idea. It's kind of complicated, and it's not as scary as you think. So, with that, I'm pretty sure I've gone through everything. As I said, you can, if you watch the next two parts, then you'll see, you'll actually see me wood burning it, because my thing glitched and I have to redo this part. So that's that. If you want me to wood burn anything in particular, anything specific, just leave a comment below, and I'll make a video for you. Or if you want me to go over something specific, like a certain wood burning, something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Something specific you want to know about wood burning, I'll make a video for you. Yeah, that's about it, man. And men and women. Alright, guys, my name is, again, my name is Bryson O'Real. So, you guys have a nice, I don't know, rest of your day, night, whatever's going on, man. You do well, alright? Alright.